Hello, everybody, and welcome to Perfectly Me, Christy. Thanks for popping in. I am on a 52-week health journey, and I just completed week 5. I am on day 36, and guys, every day just moves me towards that end result, and I am so excited on how the last 5 weeks have gone. It has just been completely different than any other journey that I have been on. And I think the mindset of actually focused on health versus focused on just being skinny or fitting in a pair of jeans or trying to look a certain way for an event has really helped me move forward and accomplish these goals. Again, if you have not been following me on this journey, I was inspired by Marcy at Scho.Fit. That's SCHO.FIT. I will have her link below, and I really encourage you to pop over to her YouTube page. She has a ton of content, a lot of amazing workout videos, and she's currently running a resistant band training or challenge. And it's a 28-day challenge, and you still have plenty of time to hop in on that challenge. If you subscribe to her channel, like the video, and comment below that you completed that day's challenge, you will receive a 5-week free membership to her fitness website, which is packed full of information from focusing on a total package, mind, body, and nutrition. So get over there, get that band challenge going. It's 28 days. And it's 6 to 10 minutes a day. And guys, it's been, I love it. I look forward to it every day. As you all know that have been following me, I've just basically been walking. I usually go up to my gym about once a week and do some stuff with my spouse. But for the most part, I'm just walking throughout the day, and many days it's just inside my house. I just have this little little path that I've done, and I some days do 5 miles just in my house. So, and then I added the band challenge, and I'm working some muscles that I haven't been worked in a long time, but I am not killing myself, because in the past I would just hardcore workout, never give my body recovery. And I think that is one of the biggest things that is helping me actually lose the weight, because my body usually tends to just hold on to it. I'm already a healthy eater. And actually, I've been able to add more calories in, and that has been able to help me a lot too. That's been a struggle in the past, is being able to actually have the right amount of calories in my day. So small little tweaks every day. I don't beat myself up. Some days it's a struggle, and I get to the end of the day and I'm like, oh, I only had 900 calories, and my goal right now is to be in that 1,100 a day. So, I might add like some nuts or something like that at the end of the day to get me a little bit closer to that 13, but I'm just staying positive. And I kind of wanted to talk about that today, because how you speak to yourself is very important in life in general, in all of your journeys and goals, and not talking yourself out of your goals and your journeys for whatever reason, which, is very easy to do. So you have to be your biggest cheerleader. And if you followed me through my past videos, on day 1, I said that I would talk about how I came about Perfectly Me, Christy. Perfectly Me, Christy has been a journey since I was a little girl, and it stemmed from a poster that I believe my grandmother had given me when my mom redid my room when I was a little girl, like in 3rd grade or something. I got, moved up to the big girl decorations, and she had purchased this, I call it a poster, but it was nicer than a poster, a nice heavyweight, and it made it through many addresses and kept up. Um, it was just always looks really nice. And it was always on my wall in a spot that I could easily see it. It would greet me every time I walked into my room. And it was just a very positive, short little poem or saying that was really critical in my life growing up, because I had a lot of adult surroundings that were not positive in the growth of me becoming, a healthy adult in the world, just mentally, physically, and sexually abused. For quite a long time, honestly, until I was about in my later middle school years. So a good portion of before I could even remember, to when my mom met, who she's currently married to now, my stepdad. We did have a pretty unstable environment that my brother and I grew up in. And so this poster was not just impactful for me, it also made a big influence on my brother, which I recently found out a couple of years ago. So that really touched my heart a lot. But both of us had been in search for this poster for a very, very long time with no luck at all, just going through YouTube or whatever, or not YouTube, but Google searches, Pinterest, whatever, trying to find this poster, because I don't know whatever happened to it, but I would love to have it back in my possession again. And I think I'm probably going to end up just doing my own little painting or whatever, and putting it on a nice canvas, because I do love it so much. But so I'm going to read this little quote that was just very important to me growing up. And some of these words, I didn't even know what the definition of them were, because I was very young when I received this poster. I may not be perfectly wise, perfectly witty, or perfectly wonderful, but I'm always perfectly me. And like I said, there was a lot of mental abuse growing up, and I heard a lot of negative tones towards me, myself, being told that I wasn't worthy, wasn't a good person, wasn't good enough, whatever. And so this poster greeting me every time I walked in my room, which I spent a lot of time in my room just trying to hide and not be the focus of some of these people that were around us growing up, as my little safety zone, just to not be a center of attention or accidentally do something wrong to cause a reaction, really got me through a lot of days. So it also, through those years of just kind of being torn down as an individual, I went through most of my life not really knowing who I am, and just thinking not that I was not good enough. Why didn't I know who I was? What was this all about? And I finally, I have a motto every year, and in 2020, it was about being perfectly me. Just the poster itself just kind of revived itself back in my life for whatever reason. And so in 2019, on December 31st, when I was coming up with my yearly motto, it was, you know what? It's going to be about perfectly me, finding perfectly me again, and just finding myself and being okay with me, and not trying to compete with other people, just happy with who I am and accepting of that, and knowing that it's good enough, and that to love myself. So I think it's hard sometimes in life, whatever you're approached with, whether it be a job that you're working really hard and tend not to get where you're wanting to go, or a relationship or a friendship, or growing up as a child and maybe not the best situation, we tend to add these layers onto ourselves. And as many of you know, it kind of always pulls me back to the de-stress December, when my whole Marcy had put out a de-stress December challenge, and I was like, I don't want to gain weight in December because I already had planned on going on my journey in January. And so I thought, let's just start it now. Why go through December and be like, well, I can eat that sugar cookie, or I can eat whatever I want, or not get out of my pajamas for the day, or whatever. Love myself enough to go into January as a starting point. I don't need to add on to December and just put it as, it's okay, my last meal type of a thing that I've done so many times in my life. And that mental piece of the de-stress December has truly been that game changer and really opened up a lot. So I really do encourage you to jump into this band challenge. Do the 28 days, do a couple of days at a time if you need to catch up, so you have access to that free membership, because it will be going through that mind piece and some different things that will really open you up to some huge growth opportunities and really start you off on a foundation that you don't realize that is the biggest piece of the puzzle. Our mind is the biggest piece of the puzzle. It is a huge muscle that we need to be healthy for us to move forward in our goals in life. So I also had an opportunity while I was on vacation last week to have more one-on-one time with my consultants and my Sedalia Designs business. That is how I met Marcy. She is the owner of Sedalia Designs, and throughout the years, I've been able to grow with the company and get the opportunity to be one of the trainers. So I'm a director of training and development with the jewelry company, and I get to work with amazing consultants all across the United States and many, many other countries. And so I get to do one-on-one time with them to help them grow their business, learn more about jewelry, and many of them have been approaching me on health issues also, a lot with food, because that is my background, is food. And nutrition is a huge priority to me. And I was asked a lot of questions last week, and many were coming back when I would give a solution or, an opportunity of growth. We're coming back with a lot of buts and can'ts. And guys, I just, buts and can'ts are excuses. And you're putting already a negative thing out, like you're just closing yourself off. So if you've done where you're asking a question, or you're want more information and you're even Googling it yourself, or on the internet base, or on YouTube, or wherever you're at, and you are seeing like, oh, there's some great solutions, but then you're like, but I can't do that because, or yeah, but I can't. Think about that. Why are you saying that? Are you just putting up a defense, or is there a way for you to really map out change in your life if you really sat back and looked at it? And guys, we all know what the end results can be if we make some changes in our life, and they all go towards the positive. So why are you not putting the energy to turn those buts and can'ts into how and can I do it? So make the time, make the room in your life, put yourself at the top of the list, and turn those negative words into positive words, because the only person that you're hurting is yourself. And, obviously your family too. So even your friends. So turn those can'ts and buts into how can I, how, how can I, just how can you make it happen? Just map it out. Just map it out and make them into yeses. Okay. So it's all about the self-talk, and be positive towards yourself and give yourself good feedback. And remember, this process is a slow process for final results, for long lasting results. You're trying to create forever changes in your life. So this isn't about get quick. And guys, I've just went through 5 weeks. I'm officially 10 pounds down. You didn't see last week's. I held up the 8 pounds of potatoes and it blew my mind. I was thinking, 8 pounds. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so much every day. 8 pounds. And now I'm like, ooh, 10 pounds. How many more potatoes is that to my bowl? I'd have to get a bigger bowl, guys. My bowl was overflowing. So I'm excited. I'm just looking at this in such a different way. And I am celebrating the small little accomplishments because honestly, they're pretty big accomplishments. So be proud of yourself, pat yourself on the back. Let's do this. Let's do it. 5 weeks are already down. And if you haven't started yet, you don't have to wait till next January to start. Your start date can be from anywhere. I just happened to already have in my mind that I was starting January, and I didn't start on January 1st. I started on a Monday that was going to give me a full week. So just wherever is best. If you're not good at starting things on Monday, don't start on a Monday. Start on a Tuesday, start on a Wednesday, start on a Saturday. But just start. Just start. That's the big thing about anything, is just start. All right. I will talk to you guys next week. I love getting on Mondays and giving an update because it just continues to get better and better with every week. So please, if something's going on and you have started your journey, pop down in the comments section and let me know what's happening. And don't forget, I always have Scho.Fit also in the description, so it's easy for you to hop on over and check out Marcy's YouTube channel. Okay, have an amazing week. Bye.